So guys, our sausages are coming along. We got some separation. Actually added a couple of more, you know, just to be sure. There's only 3 of us that are eating this, but yeah, you never know. Maybe I can have some for lunch tomorrow. And enjoy. Salud! Let's go ahead and slice up some mushrooms. I'm not going to put a lot. These are actually already sliced up pretty well. I'm just going to slice it up again, I guess, in half. So let's just grab a whole bunch. And you know what? Since these are big, I'm going to slice it in thirds. So something like that. You know, the smaller ones can remain half. So why don't we go ahead and throw this in the pan, since you know, it's on low and it's cooking, and you want it to absorb the flavor of the sausages. Just mix that up there and let it cook for a little bit. Doesn't take too long, but so let's come back over here and get our peppers going. All you need to do is cut it in half. I mean, you can cut this as small or as big as you want. That's totally up to you. So something like this big is good. Again, keep everything bite-sized, or I'm trying to keep everything bite-sized. Something like that. Now we're going to go with some green bell peppers. I love these peppers, by the way, because especially the red ones, because they're sweet and it's a good contrast to the salty flavor of the peppers. I mean the sausages. So there you go. It's like Christmas, right? Red and green. That's a little more wider, a little more wide than the red peppers. Cut that into 4. And that's good right there. Let's go ahead and give this a check. Oh my gosh, look at that. The color is nice now, nice and brown, golden brown. And the mushrooms have also cooked in there as well, so I think it's time to add the peppers. Oh my gosh, I'm losing the peppers. I'm going to turn that low and try not to cook the peppers yet. Kind of just spread them around. Give our dish a little bit of aroma. Now that we're almost ready here, I'm going to go ahead and turn up the water for the pasta, and then we're going to start to cook the pasta. Since we're close over here, the last step that I'm going to do is cut up some onions, and then we're going to throw it in the mix as well. So we're just going to take our onions. This is pretty big. I don't need all of it, so I'm just going to take half. So again, we're just going to do a coarse cut on the onions, maybe that big. And just that size. So we got our onions in here. I'm going to turn up the heat a little bit, kind of cook all the veggies. Just going to throw some black pepper on there. Just a very, very tiny amount of salt. The sausages are very flavorful and it doesn't require too much salt, but definitely a little bit of black pepper. If you want to make it hotter, you can use some crushed red pepper flakes. Totally up to you. For the most part, that's ready. I'm just going to do a little bit of a deglaze. Doesn't really need it, but just a little bit of red or white wine will work. It also gives it a little bit more moisture, but make sure to let the alcohol evaporate. Okay. Now that we have the water boiling over here, we can go ahead and throw the some pasta in there. Again, we're using penne. This also works well with linguine, spaghetti, but I won't suggest. I'm not going to suggest going anything smaller than I guess penne. Yeah, don't use. I guess you can. It's up to you. But the bigger cuts of pasta like penne, even farfalle would work as well. But penne seems to work best. So I'm just going to throw this. Actually, before I do that, just going to throw a little bit of oil in the water so our pasta doesn't stick together. A little bit. And then we can go ahead and throw our pasta in. I'm not going to use all of it. A little bit more. Should be good. So I've gone ahead and put a cover on our sausage and peppers and onions and mushrooms. I also put it into low while we wait for the pasta to cook. While that's happening, I'm going to go ahead and open the tomato sauce so we can kind of sprinkle a little bit into this whole mix. So I'll be right back. So go ahead and give this pasta a try. It's looking good. Actually, that's okay now. So we have our pasta drained. I'm going to turn our sausage and pepper mixture. I'm going to turn it into medium, and then, you know what, I'm just going to dump this pasta in here. I got our tomato sauce opened, and I'm just going to throw in a little bit, not too much. That's it, that's enough right there. So that was maybe a half a cup. So what we're going to do is we're going to incorporate the pasta and everything else. So you can see, guys, the color, let me get you closer. The color is really amazing. We got the red peppers, the green peppers in there, some of the mushrooms. I'm very forgetful. I was already in the grocery store today. I forgot to pick up some grated cheese, like some Pecorino Romano or Parmesan cheese. Would go perfect with this. It's still early, it's only 4:30. The game doesn't start until 6:30. So I may venture out again and pick me up some cheese. So this can get, we can get this one right. But as it stands, guys, we are done. A fairly simple dish, right? Just a couple of steps, couple of ingredients, pretty simple ingredients. Throw everything in the pan, obviously except for the pasta, but all of the ingredients have been incorporated, and this is this will feed all of us and then some. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that simple recipe. Let me know down below if this is something that you would like to tackle, to attempt. Again, it's fairly simple with just some key ingredients, but definitely the freshness is key. The freshness of the sausages, and if it's not obvious enough, the freshness of the peppers is key to making this a great dish. So again, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I got wine in hand, so salute again. And let me know down below if you're watching the Super Bowl, which team you are rooting for. If you are rooting for a team, I am not. I'm just rooting for a good game, regardless of who wins. Hope it's a good game, an enjoyable one. And a big part of the Super Bowl are the commercials on TV. So I hope you guys pick out your favorite commercial and comment down below. Let me know which one it is, and I may do a reaction to some of the commercials that I'm able to watch tonight. So again, guys, thank you for watching Foodie A1C, and I hope to see you guys on the next one. Peace, and don't drink and drive.